cat. Yep, I agree.
Beautiful.
Goodness.
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
I hate to...
Beautifully done. Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. OWLs will be here before...
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and, food. And I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
But.
Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation spell.
Levioso. Descendo.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts.
What?
Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
Revelio.
How does Gareth's subterranean concoction sound? Too obtuse?
Yes, Professor Binns does show
No way. Bye. Cool.
My older sisters taught me everything.
Revelio.
It's not what I expected to see in a stall.
Whatever it is that you're mentioning, your secrets.
Wow, a normal toilet. Crazy. I say normal, but, you know, it's like 100 years old. Oh.
Revelio.
Oh dear. Wait, where do you go? Down there.
Lumos.
Oh, I thought there was a staircase here.
Revelio.
Oh, shit.
Lumos.
Try that one more again.
Revelio.
Not today, cat. was this chest that I was looking for? Where might you be?
Revelio.
Anna's getting worse. If there's any chance that the relic from Slytherin...
Hello, Hamora.
Must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Coombe? Catacomb?
Revelio. Hello, Hamora. Revelio.
I shrunk my mother once.
I think my thestral should be done.
Someone was sat by the fire in our common room the other day.
Hey, buddy.
Hello there.
Hello, Armeet. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Alright, back in my squeaky chair.
I'd imagine the Hufflepuff common room smells the most.
24-hour stream incoming. That's a nope from me, dog. I want to get through this game too, so I could put more time into ZZZ.
I wonder if you learn different things about the front.
Because at the end of the month, there's going to be an update, so I'm trying to plan ahead for that. Cat's sleeping. Leave him alone. Don't know why I'm running through the school. That's why I got all the waypoints. Or most of them, at least. I'm surprised that my voice is still holding up, because I've been yapping. Boy, I have been yapping. Boy.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not rushing through the game or anything, but I don't want to prolong it, because, you know, just reasons, man.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Revelio.
The door is looking at us.
Yes, of course.
So I have to do full sneak, huh?
Books so rarely prepare one for reality.
Oh,
A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
These machines operate on
Sorry,
steam.
one more quick minute.
Interesting.
Alright, my bad, my bad.
Incendio.
I still can't believe we're
Revelio.
inside a real goblin mine.
Accio. Repulsor. Levioso.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is
Accio.
something else altogether.
One less human to worry about.
Bye.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Bring me a dozen. What's going on out there?
Ow.
You won't stop me.
Levioso.
What's a human doing?
Incendio.
Let's get this over.
Expelliarmus.
Fire!
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Accio. Being watched by a door.
Ew.
Clever.
Accio. Accio.
What did that do?
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something.
Revelio.
Quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Revelio.
Okay.
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building? Yes, of course.
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it. What's that? Who's there?
Nobody.
Nothing over here. Have yourself, if you're there.
It's no Dallas.
Something that time. Up for a bit of dying, are we?
Oh, this healing is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had
Revelio.
expected. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Incendio. Accio.
I imagine that's the way I'm supposed to go, so check this real quick. Never mind.
Revelio. Glacius. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Lumos.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Ramrod's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled.
What's good at sneaking about? You'll see.
Steal a Loyalist Ranger's crossbow bolt. There's mechanics like that, really? I could do the first one.
Moon calf, far from home. Why drag this out longer than necessary?
What an unfortunate disappointment!
Losing your Confringo! How shake me! I've been fighting since before you were. Places! Places! Accio! Much too slow. Maria! How nice and stop! Accio! I won't rest.
Confringo! Incendio!
Let me down! It's a trial. Send on. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Incendio!
Look at you!
Incendio!
Easily
Levioso!
Get away with that.
Flupendo! Levioso! Arresto momentum. Flupendo! Descendo! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Incendio! Confringo! How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, I'll eat.
Jesus. So many.
Revelio.
Where's the furnace for that one?
Clever.
Fringo! Accio!
Okay.
Revelio!
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Cool design. Like the drawing.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio. Aloha, Mora. Revelio. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Revelio.